everyday actions can be affected by your range of motion, things like reaching up to a high shelf or even tying your shoelaces. So Emma and Richie are going to show us 2 key exercises that will help us increase that range of motion.
Today we're going to look at some mobility exercises. The first exercise we're going to look at is for our neck. A lot of people find that they get a lot of stiffness and pain around this area, so this is something that you should be trying to do daily if you can. Alright, so first of all, either standing or in a seated position. If you're in a standing position, I want you to stand feet shoulder width apart, standing up nice and tall. Yeah, nice posture, lengthen up through the crown of the head, create a little bit of space in your rib cage. All we're going to do if you're in a sitting position is sitting on your sit bones, sitting up nice and tall on the middle to front part of the chair. And then for the exercise itself, trying to keep these shoulders nice and still, and we're going to turn our heads off to the right hand side. As far as you feel you can, until you feel slight discomfort, but don't force it. 3 seconds, and then turn back to the center. Once we're looking forward, we can go off to the left. Again, we're going to hold for 3 seconds before returning to the center. You want to aim to try and do this maybe 5 to 8 times to the left and 5 to 8 times to the right. Again, don't force the exercise, but make sure you push it enough so you can feel it.
So the next exercise we're going to look at is a spine twist. So again, we're going to mobilise the spine in rotation. So we can do this in a standing position or a seated position. So let's set the body up first. So feet hip distance apart and parallel. And then think about that nice length through the crown of the head. If you're in a seated position, make sure you can sit on your sit bones, even weight on both sides, lengthen up through the crown of the head. So we're just going to fold the arms over the chest. Elbows are down away from your shoulders, up nice and tall. So if you're in a seated position, make sure that the weight doesn't change on your sitting bones. And if you're in a standing position, make sure that the pelvis remains still. So just visualize headlights on your hip bones, shining forwards. We're not going to turn these. So we're going to turn the spine to look to the left, and then return back through to center, and then rotate in the opposite side. And then back through center again. So as we do this, the eyes move first, then the chest, then the spine, and then return. We'll do one more on the opposite side. So you are going to aim to do 10 of these. Back to center, float the arms down and relax. So mobilising the upper body is really important, and it can help with everyday tasks such as looking over your shoulder. So remember to do these exercises little and often during the day.
While doing these movements, it's important to remember to look straight ahead. Challenging yourself means you can see results more clearly. And don't forget to keep adding to your exercise diary so you can see your progression. And if you'd like to give some more exercises a go, you can visit the website of Gateshead Older People's Assembly, or you can give them a call.